All right, vitamin C and intermittent fasting. Oh, God. Oh, God. Now, I tried intermittent fasting. It didn't work for me. After 6 days, I quit. Vitamin C, I was all about. And then somebody says, the dosages they give over here are way too high and it could fuck up your kidneys. So now this person, you know what I think they're going to do? Because that person who told me wasn't a doctor. And now this person, I'm assuming, is not a doctor. And then they're going to give me exact opposite information. And I'm not going to know what to do. Dear Bill, the vitamin C article you saw was about people abusing it. It takes a lot to hurt your organs or do permanent damage with vitamin C. That kind of makes sense because wouldn't a bunch of us have kidney problems? Do I need to go into the kidney problem chat room on Reddit to get to the bottom of this? I like when Reddit gets to the bottom of it with a bunch of people who weren't even there discussing what happened. Pulling pictures and splicing them together and putting music underneath it. We're talking way more than the recommended amount for days on end. All right, well, there was a period there when I was doing the movie, I was taking those emergencies, and that was like 1,000 milligrams. That couldn't have been good. Also, intermittent fasting is good for certain people in certain scenarios. I'm not a doctor. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I like this person. But how do I know this? Because I read the full articles instead of just the headlines. Oh, you're giving me shit? Glad you didn't, though, because I'd rather you ignorant and funny than reading properly. Thanks and go fuck yourself. No, I read an article about it. I didn't just read the headline, you asshole. I read a different article that says the opposite of what you're saying. And then also, how do you know that the article you read wasn't from the people that sell vitamin C paying these other people to say that this is a good fucking thing to do? All right, before you get on your high horse. I noticed that when I was trying to buy a fucking shop vac. I looked up the top 10 shop vacs. And boy, oh boy, the first thing I clicked on had the top 10 shop vacs. And when you know it, every one I clicked on was sold at Home Depot. You'd almost think they weren't sold anywhere else. It was almost as if somebody who was paid by fucking Home Depot put together a list of all the shop vacs they have at Home Depot. So, you're not a doctor either, all right? So, fucking... my misinformation is just as good as your misinformation. I will not be talked down to as an uninformed person by another uninformed person, okay? I can get my ego just as much as you can. All right. I never made fun of his kid. I never went down, Ray. I never went down.